over to Viv. Hello, everyone. We should be live. Welcome back to Metroid Other Marathon. I hope you've been enjoying the quiet stylings of the Viv main menu. Please let me know how the audio is. This game, not only does this game not play well with my audio mixer, but it also does not have a built-in audio options menu, which means all the changes to the audio I make have to go through the Windows volume mixer. We right now have this game at what, 6%?
Yeah,
6% volume, because like a percent or two more and we start blasting each other away with this. Anyway, we're raising money for Direct Relief. Direct Relief, a humanitarian aid organization that collects and distributes emergency supplies, medical supplies, protective equipment, etc., etc. They do it free of charge to people who need that care. It's great. 100% of your donations go to Direct Relief. Our incentives this morning. There are 20 optional trinkets in this game. Some of them are easy to get. Some of them are difficult to get. If we get a $10 or more donation, I will add on another trinket that I must get. And similar to how I tracked timepieces for you, you should track trinkets for me.
Very well.
For $20 or more, you can get a voice changer experience.
That's not right.
Powered by Mark.
The gift that keeps on giving.
I'm going to start a new game.
Also, hello. This is Mike. I'm Mark, and Mojo is the voice in your head.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Yes.
Is everything okay?
For better or worse?
Something's wrong. We're going to crash. Evacuate. Oh no! Everyone off the ship. This shouldn't be happening.
Oh, let's go.
Phew. That was scary. At least we escaped, right, guys? Guys?
No.
Sad. Welcome to the beginning of Viv. So, Viv is a side-scrolling platformer in which you do not have a jump button.
You just hit the
You just press the gravity.
Yes, the only control you have is the gravity button, because gravity is basically a joke in this game. Down here is the first trinket. I'm not going to get it.
All right.
But those are what trinkets look like. That is what I will be collecting for $10 donations.
They're little,
That
like,
is a
rainbow
television.
glowing cookies.
Yeah, there are televisions also. Those give you the plot. Well, they give you background information on the planet. Help! Can anyone hear this message? Violet! Is that you? Captain, you're okay! Something has gone horribly wrong with the ship's teleporter. I think everyone's been teleported away randomly. They could be anywhere. Oh no! I'm on the ship. It's damaged badly, but it's still intact. Where are you, Captain? I'm on some sort of space station. It seems pretty modern. There seems to be some sort of interference in this dimension. Here's the map. There's where the ship is. And we're looking for a teleporter.
I'm very disappointed that this guy's name isn't the Captain.
The Captain?
Yes.
His actual name does start with a V.
Cyan.
What's that, Mojo?
I'm saying his name isn't Cyan or something.
Oh,
Like,
they're
he
not
is
named
very-
after their colors.
Yeah. Well,
but Violet.
they are, but also more importantly, they're all named V names.
Ah,
There's another
your name
trinket.
is Victor.
It might be Victor. Oh, shoot, I died.
Oh, them spikes. What's the C do?
The C is a checkpoint. If I run into spikes, that is where I will respawn.
Boo, think fast. Also, the names of the levels are funny and tell us how to do the thing. Occasionally.
Sometimes.
They go past blisteringly quickly.
Yeah, sometimes they're puns. I just remember one of the rooms is called VVVVVV.
Oh yeah. So that is one of the aforementioned difficult trinkets. I will be getting that for a certain number of $10 donations. Captain, level complete.
Yay!
You got a MacGuffin!
We rescued a crew member. It shows Violet, but really we're bringing them all back to the ship, so I think the crew member we rescued is ourselves.
No, but you're going back out, so you're
That's
conditionally rescued.
And I say basically, go find the other 4 crew members. They're hidden in other strange geometric areas of this game.
One green crew member that's just infinitely falling.
Yep.
That was
Aw.
great.
It's very sad. I think he's like upside down and his face is a frowny face as he falls upside down into infinity.
That's spectacular.
And
Okay.
Violet marks all the places where teleporters are on our map, and that's where we're going to start exploring.
That's helpful.
Yep. So this is our ship. Our ship is 6 screens wide. It's got a teleporter, kind of a bottom hallway, a top hallway, a place where we're going to store all of our trinkets, and the
Computer room.
the place where the pilots go, the bridge.
Oh, okay.
There it is.
Okay.
This is our ship. Our ship is amazing.
My ship is amazing.
Give it a lick.
Please do not lick the ship. Alright, so the world is randomly generated until you get to kind of one of these levels, and then the levels are static and unchanging, so we're just going to explore for a little while.
Exploration. It's
It's a Metroid game. Oh, a teleporter.
I thought that all the rooms were so the order of them is
Yeah, it's like, it's the same rules, but they're jumbled up.
Oh, I hate that room.
Alright, so welcome to the area where we have lines that affect gravity for us instead of us pressing the button. We must
that's
use
not
these
nice.
to bounce through the world. Also, the
Oh.
music has changed.
I thought you were talking about the colorful cars driving around the background
Oh,
to
no.
make it noisy.
Here's another trinket. Bye-bye, trinket.
There was a level title earlier that that said "Don't flip out." That was all about flipping to your death and spikes and.
Get ready for this game. Oh, come on. Yeah, the sad noise you make is delightful.
When you die, we'll hear it. We'll hear it a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I can just walk off the edge here.
What other V names? So we're rescuing 4 people or 5 people?
A total of 5, but we have started with 1 Violet. There are 4 more.
Where's the 6th V come from?
We are the 6th person.
Yes.
Our crew total is 6.
Okay, you said we rescued ourselves too.
Yeah, but that was
having
in
trouble keeping
contrast.
track.
Was in contrast to not rescuing Violet, because Violet was fine, right?
I mean, did we really rescue ourselves, or are we just the captain in this very obvious
this is
scenario?
another trinket,
Ah.
and I'm not doing that. I'm not about that life until we get there.
There's another trinket.
Yeah, there's
Don't
another
worry
trinket
about
above
that
us.
one.
So yeah, these are kind of littered throughout the game. There are 20 in total. Some of these are very easy that I'm passing by, and I will probably be revisiting them when donations are received. Sometimes we will see geometric shapes. Geometric shapes are, as we all know in real life, deadly to the touch.
Oh,
This game,
What?
like Ori, has very non-punishing death, which is
Yes.
maybe a part of why I'm a big fan of it.
Honestly, have we played very many games that had punishing death this marathon? I suppose
Yes, the Mamiti Master.
is the one and only.
yes. Sometimes these rooms have more than 1 checkpoint per screen, which just is foreboding.
Yeah, it's like,
me.
oh no, what am I missing about this?
Well, it's like what have I gotten myself into?
Ah, diode. I smell ozone. Hey, we found Blue.
Blue's name is supposed to start with a V.
Yeah,
I didn't
I'm
understand
saying
any
Blue
of that.
because I don't remember their name. Why so
Okay.
blue? Philadelphia experiment. Let's go home. Level complete. We've rescued
All right,
a crew
I'm
member.
Googling this. Violet, Victoria is found in the laboratory. Vermilion is found in the tower. Vitillary is found on Space Station 2. Verdigris is found in the warp zone, and Viridian is found on Space Station 1.
And I think we are Viridian. Maybe? I don't know.
Sure.
Do you see which one is us?
Let me see.
Let's go right this time.
They are all villi, the work crew of the DSS Soul Eye. During the events of the game, Captain Viridian must traverse dimension VVVVVV to find all 5 of the lost crew members. All of the V's characters happen to be villi, which are actually little hair thingies on your cells in your intestine that give you a high surface area for absorption. But
our ship has a little antenna on top.
Oh, was that this?
Yeah.
Yes. It's got a little hashtag. A little Octothorpe.
Yes.
I'm really disappointed that we didn't find any room for Vidalia Onion anywhere, like naming our ship after it or something like that, because that's the only clever V word that comes to mind at the moment. Maybe I'm hungry.
I have tea, and I also have my oatmeal is sitting here for when I feel like I can chew.
I wake up and usually feel very slightly. Oh, that's a trinket. I don't know.
All that work for a trinket that we have.
I usually feel like very slightly nauseous, so I usually don't eat breakfast. Which is playing interestingly with the fact that we didn't eat dinner yesterday because we ate so many nachos. So
Yeah.
I'm sure eventually I'm going to get just violently and voraciously hungry, but it is not right now.
Yes, violently and voraciously.
I did that unintentionally, I promise you.
Sure. When I wake up in the morning, I take a medication that I'm supposed to have on an empty stomach because I produce a lot of acid. So I try to suppress my stomach acid medicinally, and so I try to let that percolate for a little bit. That was not a teleporter, but you still teleported.
It's kind of a teleporter. It's a short-range, non-deterministic non-deterministic is the wrong word.
It's square teleporter.
We don't get control over where it teleports us. Let's put it that way.
All right. So it's not a warp point. It's a game traversing mechanic.
It's a portal in the sense of the game portal.
Yeah. Boy, that's dizzying.
Yeah.
Yes, I do that, and then I brush my teeth, and I like to leave my fluoridated toothpaste on my teeth for 30 minutes. So my medicine takes about 60 minutes. Once about 60 minutes to make me not want to, because sometimes it also turns my stomach a little bit. Like I feel a little bit sick some days when I take it. It's not common. So, but I try and do all this stuff, and then I basically set myself a mental timer for like in an hour, it's safe to put things into your mouth that aren't medicine or toothpaste. And that time has passed. So I'm starting to sip my tea, and it's real good, but it's caffeinated. So we'll see if I end up seeing sounds.
This is a diabolically random generated level.
Yeah, again, same shape, but I love this. I love this area. Oh, we found our destination.
Very good.
Hey,
This is how it is now.
The texture has changed.
And the music has changed.
This is how it be. I like the way you traverse this room.
Oh, this is the rando level that I was playing when we were like, we need to test all the games that we have to play.
What those numbers are gonna kill you.
Yes, numbers, as we all know, kill you on touch.
Everything is a hazard.
Yes, this is true.
The aliens.
Oh no! You can make that. I'm pretty sure. I'll play it safe.
The aliens of asteroid are incredibly multitude and dangerous, and also oddly reminiscent of, Earth human numbers and letters and words, but
That's purely coincidental. This is fun. I like this screen.
I like this area. I like pretty much every part of this game. There's no part of this game that really annoys me, other than maybe the Super Gravitron.
that's optional. And also, that thing is very fun.
Oh, I lost chat for myself.
What am I doing in this room? I am not obeying.
I think that's what you're doing in this room.
There we go.
Oh, there's another checkpoint.
That's fine. I made it halfway through the room.
Yes.
Cool. I found a teleporter.
Oh, miss. Save. Things look deadly. Everything that you could potentially interact with, I think, Besides the obvious set piece is a good chance that it's gonna murder you. These triangles are gonna get you.
They're gonna get you. They're gonna get you. Oh, stupid other triangle.
We already have problematic triangles. The spikes are triangular.
Oh no.
Anyway.
More big numbers.
Ooh.
Let's do that.
Oh, these things hurt. These Dota 2 symbols hurt.
Wait.
There's another trinket here. I'm not gonna get it.
What's
Not
a Dota
for free.
2 symbol?
Dota 2 is a game.
I am aware that Dota 2 is a game.
Yeah. It's not really that reminiscent of it, but I said that anyway.
It's a square with some lines through it. It's very oddly symbolic just because the people who play Dota 2 are the people who play Dota 2 for several thousand bajillion hours.
Hey, stop looking at my Steam profile. I haven't played that in a while. It is still the #1 game I've played on my Steam.
Oh yeah, because of course.
Do you still have a mouse graveyard for mice that have succumbed to Dota 2?
No, just because I never lost a device to Dota 2.
Excellent.
I lost a device to StarCraft 2, which ostensibly is a game that I really liked for a long time. But
that's why I have to kill you. Yikes.
Okay.
Those go real fast.
Yeah, they do. Okay, we're fine. Hey!
Bye.
Hey! It's our friend. Vertigree. Chief Vertigree. Let's go.
Oh
Green
no,
dudes
now we're playing
can't flip.
Eco. That's a teleporter, yay? It's a save point.
Yep, it's
also
both. The game saves every time we teleport, and it is also a teleporter. Therefore, it is a save point and a teleporter.
I mean, the teleporter sounds like the beginning of a random encounter in, like, Final Fantasy.
Alright, we made it back to the... This isn't the ship.
This isn't the ship.
Captain, what's going on? I don't know. Where are we?
Where are we?
No need to panic. Let's just look for another teleporter. So...
Okay, so now you have to keep both of you alive, and you have different interactions with Spikes.
Yeah,
Because is
well,
Vertigree gonna follow you?
we have the same interactions with Spikes in that I will die if I touch them. But, Vertigree will walk toward me when we are experiencing the same gravity. When I am flipped upside down, he doesn't understand that I exist. But when I am flipped right side up,
Fantastic.
or when both of us are flipped upside down, he understands that I exist and will walk toward me.
So you have to be in an and gate situation.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's fine.
Vertigree, no!
I
No.
like that the denizens of this world are so used to teleporters that they just go look for them the way we would look for running water in a strange and dangerous situation.
Yeah.
They're like, oh no, what could possibly go wrong? It's fine, we just have to go look for a teleporter. Like, oh gosh, we just crash landed on this island. It's fine, we just have to go look for a river.
Okay, so many of these characters are named after colors, because like vermilion is a kind of a reddish kind of color. For like vermilion is kind of the color of your lip. It's kind of this orangey red color, and then violet is a purple. Vertigree is right, like verti means green, and
Yeah, like I think it's connected to the same word for verdant, which is like lush.
In Spanish, it's verde is the word for green.
Yeah,
and then gris
salsa verde.
Yeah, and gris is the word for gray.
I have to do this again?
Yes, you do.
Dang it.
Beans.
Oh.
Captain, this elevator is hitting me in the head.
Yeah,
Oh,
did that to me
no.
too. That's fine. Just
It's
walk
okay,
it off.
just find a
Vertigree.
teleporter.
So is Viridian a color? Let's find out.
I think so.
Is Viridian a color? It's a dark blue-green pigment. Yes.
Nice jump.
It's a... I have now... One of the many roles that our friend Zach Teep holds whenever he does marathons is the person who Googles stuff on the couch. Viridian is a blue-green pigment, a hydrated chromium-3 oxide of medium saturation and relatively dark in value. It's composed more of green than blue. Specifically, it's a dark shade of spring green, so it's the color between green and teal on a color wheel, or in pink, a tertiary blue-green color.
All right,
Yes.
so the part of that sentence that I understood was the color between green and pink on a color wheel, except I don't
Between
even
green
think
and blue.
Between
It's
green
their-
and blue.
Yeah,
color
so
wheel.
it's like south-southwest, right? If south is blue and west is yellow.
That was
Okay.
dangerous.
Yeah. I'm not
'Cause-
remembering the rotation of my color wheels at the moment.
Anyway, Viridian is a color, violet is a color, verdigris is a color, vermilion is a color. Let's go, hang on.
I would be very surprised if the game developer wasn't more clever than us.
Vitellary, I'm sure they looked it up.
Isn't
Vitellary,
isn't
in
Larry
Latin,
like a ration?
vitellus means the yolk of an egg. That makes sense.
Oh.
Okay, vermilion and verdigris, vermilion, and Victoria have color rooms as well. It's not easy being green, seeing red, and why are you so blue?
Class dismissed, according to the name of that room.
Excellent. You made it through the puzzle.
Yes.
You made it to the ship this time.
Puzzle. Okay, so I found two of the ones that are kind of nearby, which means let's do a little bit more exploring. Let's go off more to the right. Like I said I was going to do last time, and then didn't. Yeah, like... Where does this go?
Okay, so Vitellary is implying like a yellow shade, like a egg yolk yellow.
Egg.
And Victoria, is Victoria a color? What color is Victory? Victoria color is primarily a color from the violet color family. It's a mixture of blue magenta.
0.
What color? CrispEdge.com. What color is Victoria?
CrispEdge.com.
What kind of a name is Victoria? Is Victoria a pretty name?
Well, I think it's a pretty name.
I happen to think it has some grace to it.
These are my suggested questions from Google, and they're all they seem kind of snarky.
It's time for the tower!
Oh no! Oh no! It scrolls!
Yes, it is an auto-scroller level.
This is terrible!
It's a
You don't get a
fast
chance to process the
auto-scroller,
room.
and the
Yeah.
bottom kills you,
Ah!
as does the top.
Yeah.
As do the spikes.
There's a trinket.
Hello, Trinket.
Bye-bye,
There's a
trinket.
MacGuffin. Goodbye. Oh, just like the little promise of spikes on the top of the screen there.
Yep.
Can I?
When you get close, it's like, by the way, I'm deaf. Bye, Trinket.
I actually really appreciate that because it's like it visually stays out of the way so that you can process the level geometry. But then, when you get close enough, it's like, no, don't go too fast.
Yup. Can I request?
Like this? Oh.
Can you what?
Can I request, even if the donation doesn't come in for it, that we attempt VVVVV when we get there? Because it's
gotta
just
donate for it.
spectacular to watch.
Gotta donate for
Donate,
it.
Mark. It's $10. Top it up.
Okay.
It's just...
It's $10 and a lot of phone typing. I'll get the motivation to get there eventually.
It's nepotism. You get to say which trinket to go for instead of Mike getting to pick.
Okay.
Oh man, I'm just gonna pick the two hard ones right off the bat.
That's because they're the most fun to watch. And we got there.
Plan.
Yeah, I mentioned that there's a harder one than VVVVV. It's just not as well known. And then I went to go find it to demonstrate how difficult it was, and then I got it first try in practice.
LOL.
Oh, come on, that's the end.
I think we bopped the spikes once or twice.
Oh yeah.
But basically first try.
Does this game provide you with a final death count after you finish?
Oh, yeah.
Excellent. That sounds like
I
a
think
donation goal.
44 so far. Anyway.
I will not tip my cards to reveal what my donation budget is for today, but I might be able to try and do a little bit of something with how many times you've died.
Anyway, we found our red crewmate.
Building
This is probably
a fort.
Vermilion.
Most likely. Building up whore, not rapport. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't understand the wordplay there.
Okay, Google. Definition.
Whee! Bye-bye, Vermilion.
Wii Sports.
A port, which appears to have like a stop at the end. I think you pronounced the T a little bit. It leaves a glottic stop.
Welcome to the Gravitron.
A port, meaning obsolete. French, literally, action of bringing thing brought from apporter to bring, from Latin apportare. Motion or production of an object by a spiritualist medium without apparent physical agency. Also, the object is so produced. Oh my gosh. I was so busy reading Google.
Yeah, so welcome to the Gravitron. We have to survive for a grand total of 60 seconds, but
Welcome
we
to
bank
bullet hell.
every 5 seconds. Yeah, here's where the bullet hell is actually maybe more apt than accurate. Accurate.
Yes. Well, before we went live, I was explaining my understanding of this game as a bullet hell if bullets were static spikes. Oh, look,
And
it has
sometimes
a little...
occasionally animated things.
Well, I didn't remember that part.
Anyways, I'm sorry.
I didn't do any
interrupted.
research before agreeing to be on this couch, sir. I also didn't check the time. Actually, Sterling was I was like, oh, time zones are fine. No, this started at 7 for me, which is early.
Yeah, time zones are working against you in this instance.
A little bit. Yes. That's also why Sterling isn't here, because Sterling is even further into the past than
That's
you
true.
are.
Sterling wouldn't have been able to go to sleep.
Sterling would still be awake. That Doug was making a joke the other day that he never sees 8 o'clock because you have to stay up so long to get there.
I see 8 o'clock regularly, but that's only because my body wakes me up at like 6:30 these days.
I feel that sentence from Doug in the core of my being. That is just me in a nutshell.
Well, Doug's schedule isn't set by a corporation in the same way. So like, he gets to choose when his waking hours are. He schedules his life a little bit differently around prime time and when to spend time with other people who don't get to be with him during the workday.
I do definitely just log on to work at 10:30 and nobody's fired me yet, so
Gracious.
take those sweet morning moments when I can get them. And when I can get them means literally someone is not actively threatening to take my livelihood away for not getting them.
Yeah. So I work at a couple of different places.
Less than a second.
You've got this. You've got this.
I was gonna say
Keep talking about work stuff.
My brain. So I work in a couple of different time zones. So, but I home base out of the central time zone. So when I work in the Eastern time zone, everything's a little bit later, and that kind of feels okay. But that's the one where like my day has to start at 7, so I'm like, oh, it's 6. It's so early. Right. And then when I work on the West Coast, I get to kind of set my own schedule a little bit. But then it's like, oh, I can't sleep any longer. It's 6 here, which is 8 o'clock in my brain. It's time to wake up. And then when I'm home,
Mojo, I'm sorry. I appreciate you trying desperately to talk about a topic on a stream, but we just teleported into nowhere.
Are you invisible? Did it soft lock?
I think this is a soft lock.
I think we've soft locked the game. It's okay.
Excellent.
It's a pretty quick game to reload. And
Excellent.
it does save quite regularly.
Oh, I'm going to have to get back into it whenever the stream starts back up.
Oh, yeah.
Now would be an excellent time for Mark to load his donation.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
You convinced me.
Yeah.
Continue from teleporter.
Also, I have a school-aged child to rouse and get to school on the days of the week that school happens. So I have to get up at 6:15 at home in order to get him up at 6:30 to get him to school by 7:45 because he lives his life with a permanent snooze button in his brain.
Oh, I mean,
Already.
yeah, of course.
This is already firmly established. I'll go wake him up, and sometimes he's so tired that like he gets really compliant. So like if I know I have to wake him up even earlier than usual, I will like go into his room and I will remove his pajamas and I will place his daytime clothes onto him, and he will like kind of sleepily participate in this. Like he will offer extremities, he'll push his arms through shirts and stuff. So that's one degree, like that's sleepy and helpful. And then there's sleepy and unhelpful, which is if I try the same maneuver, he just starts like a siren starts to go off. No,
He knows that something is happening.
He's like, don't take my clothes, and I'm like, this is.
Stop
Please.
stealing my clothes from me.
He's like, no, my Pikachu onesie, I need it to live. And those days are harder because it's like, I don't want to brush my teeth, and I'm like, you don't even have to brush your teeth. I will brush your teeth, you lazy bones. And he's like, no, I don't want you to brush my teeth. I just want to be contrary.
Please just go to the school eventually, child.
Yes, it's like you know what we have to do. There's a short list of things that must happen before you are allowed to enter your school. Like one of them is you have to be dressed for success. Like you have to. He wears a uniform, which makes it really easy. Like we don't have to pick what to wear. It's like, here, this is the shirt and pants that you must wear. That nice spike hat. And then he has to bring his lunchbox. And he has to eat something, and the cats have to eat something, and he has to brush his teeth. Like, it's not a long list of things that have to happen. But sometimes it's pulling teeth to get anything done.
Well, yeah, because you're a small
He's
child
like, I don't
and
want
you're
to feed
being...
the cats.
No, I don't want this one.
Because you're a small
Like-
kid and you're being roused from your slumber to go to school.
Yeah.
No one wants to do that. I don't like being roused from my slumber to go to pretty much anything except a Metroid marathon, which is pretty cool. Although,
Yeah.
I'm still dragging a bit. School was the bottom of the list of things that I wanted to have happen in my life at 6 of God why in the morning. That's a technical term.
We made it to the last area, I believe. It is the conveyor belt area.
I love this mechanic. Actually, I like ice physics more. With that definition of like.
Yeah, I don't think there are any ice physics in this game.
How
Lies.
diabolical. Lies.
Yeah,
I love that noise.
the aesthetic of this game is an experience.
Clouds surely kill you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Hello,
Hello.
Vermilion. Found something interesting around here. The same warp signature as when I landed. Someone must be nearby. So I guess this is someone that I didn't... Oh. I didn't realize that kills you.
That's not a teleporter. Swoop.
Swoop. I think... I don't remember if this is trinkets or if this is game. Let's explore. Oh!
Bonk.
Mark donated money to Direct Relief.
It was...
It says Mark donated $20 to Direct Relief. Just the hard 2 trinkets, please.
The hard 2 trinkets?
Yes.
Oh boy. Thanks, Mark. All right.
You're welcome.
I will keep an eye out for those.
Lies, lies,
Okay,
lies.
this is progress. That'll certainly pad out our time nicely, considering I'm close to beating the game and it's been 35 minutes.
Like half an hour.
Yeah.
Shut up, Alexa.
No, Alexa's giving us a good morning speech.
I can't
What?
actually hear it.
Is Alexa sharing your affirmations with the stream?
Basically. I mean, if my affirmations are the weather.
Are they? They're your affirmations.
Hey, that's my moving platform.
Just pick yourself down.
Yeah, just pick yourself down.
Just pick yourself down by your bootstraps.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, there's so many checkpoints.
Yeah, that one's
This
just
money is gonna murder you.
a joke. It's called The Warning. Oh, hey, we found it. So we
You guys have
mentioned
the fun.
there are
Bitty,
two
bitty, bitchy.
difficult trinkets. This is one, and you know it can't be that hard. It's right there.
No, but
I'm
you
literally
can't-
an
you
inch
have
away
to-
from it.
I love that
But you
tiny
have
little
to
block.
touch surfaces to switch gravity, right?
That's right. There is no jump button, which means the only way to get there is to switch gravity and ride all the way up to the top.
And Ryan's bitty bitty beachy all the way to the top amidst this esophagus of spikes.
Yeah. Oh man. This is definitely like, there's some animal that has the spikes that face one way in their throat where they can swallow things but they can't cough things back up. This is
Yeah.
It sounds
Yeah.
like a goose.
probably.
All right, I'm looking it up.
I mean,
I told you I have a service to provide.
I mean,
right.
I'm just assuming it's a goose because, like, if you think of every horrible, terrifying thing that can happen in an animal, somehow geese have all of them.
That's you're not wrong.
It's a turtle?
Ooh. A turtle goose.
It
Not-
might also be a hedgehog.
Not the animal I would have expected.
So
If you have ever wondered what the throat of a loggerhead sea turtle looks like, then look no further. Gru's image was posted to Instagram and shows what the esophagus, which is filled with seemingly endless papilla, the small spikes that look like teeth.
yeah. So we have to traverse these several chambers upside down in order to get to a surface from which we can flip. That surface that the game provides for us is a platform that will disappear, you know, approximately a second after we land on it. So you really have to be on
No.
top of your game for this one. This is
Yes.
where most of the deaths will come from.
Perfect.
Yeah, if you were donating $1 for every death or something, Mojo, here goes your
I don't
bank
know if I
account.
can do
Yeah,
$1 per
reconsider.
death. But I can do some increment per death, rounding up to the nearest dollar, potentially. I won't make any commitments right now. Remember, I have to donate responsibly.
Just a heads up, we're already at 111.
Yeah.
Can we hit 1,000? That would be a lot of dying.
I swear this is muscle memory. It is coming back to me. It normally takes you a lot longer to kind of figure out the movement through here.
No, you'll get there. I just want to chill for a minute and appreciate the music
Like,
and just let you do
If it's
it.
25 cents a death, we're only at $30 right now, so that's not.
Bam!
Excellent.
1 out of 20.
Didn't even look that hard.
I make it look easy.
Absolutely looked that hard.
Alright, let's move on. Oh, shoot. I just noticed I need to give us back our chat.
We
so
need
that
to summon
can try
chat.
see it. Yeah.
Because I see somebody that I recognize from the chat earlier. Hello, welcome
Good
back.
morning, LZ
The
Epsilon.
Epsilon. And Zevi is hanging out with us. I
As
believe,
always.
if I recall correctly, that Zevi is in Europe, so it's not quite as barf o'clock.
Yeah. Busted. Oh shoot, there's
Yeah.
there's spikes there.
Zevi has seen people try it blind. Yeah.
Oh, here's the other difficult trinket.
That's the one Mark paid for it.
I
Yes.
did.
So, as you all know,
Hang
hitting
on a
checkpoints is good. And we always want to hit checkpoints, right? Incorrect. If we are going to get this trinket, we need to avoid any other checkpoints.
Oh, right, that tracks. because you have to get back into that room from the other direction and
Yes.
dissolve some stuff to make another moving platform to let you be in that spiky area. Oh, so now you're just going to be taunted with checkpoints, is the...
Yes, correct.
Is the...
That's why this is the other difficult trinket.
Amazing.
Because, like, this level
Yeah.
is, you know, kind of challenging, but they give you checkpoints for it. But now they're saying, no checkpoints allowed.
No checkpoints for you.
Or at least Mark is saying that. Mark is indirectly saying, no checkpoints for you, Cannon.
Yes, because you do need to get through here to actually get through the level, right? This is also a mandatory
Yes.
area?
Yes.
It's like, you're forced to traverse this. That bow tie.
Yeah. Bowtie Cinemas. Movie gang the way it used to be, only more dangerous. That's a joke
Oh.
for people in New England only.
There are dozens of you.
Now I did manage to do this during our practice, which means I am hopeful. That worked better. Kind of.
Progress.
Oh, come on. This controller is very sensitive today.
Excellent.
I had to bash it into sensitivity trying to run away from Snatcher last night. And
I noped out. I noped out after the base game because I had in order to sleep, I needed to pack my suitcase, which was had kind of regurgitated onto my bed. And I wanted to sleep on my bed because it's the comfiest bed in the house, in my opinion. I mean, I guess MK has a nice bed. We have the exact same mattress. But like, in order to sleep last night, I had to clean my room.
well, I do not blame you for noping out because I was falling asleep while playing the game. It's okay.
Amazing.
So there are our trinkets. Thank you so much, Mark, for your $20 donation. Now I can use checkpoints.
You're welcome.
Which means I can go through this the intended way. Oh, well,
You
That
skipped
would've
a
been easier.
checkpoint.
yeah. Look, just because I can hit all the checkpoints doesn't mean I'm going to hit all the checkpoints.
Oh, wow.
Viridian! Oh wait, no, we're Viridian. This is Professor...
That's probably Vitalia, the
Yeah.
egg yolk one.
Most likely. This is the last crewmate.
Vitillary. Energize! You did the thing!
Hooray! Vitillary made it back to the ship.
But where did you go?
Where's Captain
The
Viridian?
teleporter's broke again. Nobody touch him.
It's almost
All
like
five sad faces.
It's almost like we should stop jumping into teleporters. No.
Temporary
fine.
fault. Do not adjust the V-hold.
Regular service will return shortly.
Welcome to the challenge level, where we have to do kind of a little bit of all the little mechanics that we've engaged in,
But harder.
Well, yeah.
but harder.
Yeah. Well, at least there's no lava. Like, the floor is already spikes. That's bad enough.
Yeah, at least the Ginso tree isn't currently flooding.
Oh man.
Correct.
But shout outs to the Ginso tree. What a good segment of a video game.
Yeah. Remember, Ganon 11, when you streamed Ori and the Blind Forest a couple years ago,
Yep.
and I believe it took you 4 total tries to get through that tree escape the first time you played it, like on your very
Yep.
first playthrough.
That sounds right.
And then
The level is telling us so.
a streamer friend of yours that I now follow because you introduced us. What was her name?
Lady
Like,
Lecta.
I was like, it escapes me right now. She was so upsetty when she heard how easily you made it through the level that had eaten hours of her time.
Yep. And in fact, I think made her rage quit the game.
Possibly. But I'm familiar with this sort of luck. I do watch Doug play games all the time, and Doug periodically has epic gamer moments accidentally.
Yeah. I think there's like a certain class of like streamer skill where like the easiest stuff you just struggle with so hard, but then you do the quote unquote challenging tasks with relative ease. And it frustrates everyone watching because they're like, how could you be so bad, but so good?
How did you do that? You know, that really happened to me quite a bit with Sekiro, a game that we will be playing later today.
That's right.
That I will be watching the couch for, that I'm excited because Adam's going to beat it in 2 hours, and I'm thinking, what, how?
Yeah.
I had a lot of moments in that game. Television news veal. There was a V in the title.
What
they
is
finally
this?
made the joke.
This is a.
This Vertigo. Oh, everyone disliked this.
This is just a lot of infinite falling, and they're geometric shapes, which again are deadly to the touch.
Oh, Waluigi hates this.
I think the background scrolling up in the opposite direction is what's the most killer about this experience.
Oh.
It's just like, I don't need that. Oh, it's the mustache girl fight all over again, but in monochrome.
Me having to sneeze there was not helpful.
Bless you.
Oh, come on. But man, the soundtrack to this game.
I'm loving it.
It slaps. Holy smokes. You can't step on those?
No, of course not. They're moving.
You can. There are some moving things you can step on.
There are. You're right. My logic is faulty, and I should feel bad. I'm so sorry.
No. What? No. I couldn't tell if it was a platform or geometry. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
All right. Well, we made it out of there at least.
Bong, 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 bong.
1950 Silverstone Grand.
Yeah, there was a room earlier called The Voon Show, which I think is a reference to an old radio show called The Goon Show that my dad and I really liked.
Ah.
It's a television.
Dimensional stability generator. Status
me?
online. This will speak on the interference. Let me turn it off. This may lead to instability. Are you sure you want to do this? Alright, well we have just destabilized this universe. Party time! Upstairs, downstairs!
And now we add color to the list of things that are changing constantly in the background.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the pits. I like your missing no that you're fighting against now.
Yeah. Well, this is probably like, you know, a 4-digit number or something, but now it is an obstacle.
There were some missing no's before.
Were there?
Is there a cat sleeping on the couch? Oh.
Shoot.
No, Mojo, I'm a human. But thank you for asking.
No, yeah. I realized that I closed the office door in order to deter my cats from coming in here and snoring in the background.
But snoring cats are adorable.
It's true, but like, the cats are only allowed in the office if I'm in the office. Like, ostensibly it's to reduce the amount of shedding that happens in here, but obviously if they get to be in here at all, then they leave all of their hair behind.
Oh yeah, that's a Sisyphean task.
Exactly. But the other reason is that if there's gonna be barfing happening in here, I want to know about it. Like,
True.
I never want to be surprised.
Dial M for murder! Call an ambulance! And definitely for me.
I love that this is just the same room as last time, but just as bad.
Oh, Merix Bob says, since we have games like VVVVVV and a lot of A's, a reckless disregard for gravity, we may eventually get enough alphabet games to have a marathon of just them.
Oh gosh, the alphabet marathon.
Which letter would you choose?
I would definitely play Q, the Paradox strategy game, in the background for 100 hours. That is completely inscrutable and has way too many rules, and I could never explain it.
I might play Zork Grand Inquisitor, because that's the only thing I can think of with a Z.
Ooh, there we go.
I taken it upon myself to learn some really old point-and-click adventure game. Oh no!
I thought it would be safe to itch my nose. I was wrong!
So
like,
perhaps a game like that I would learn and play.
Like some of those good old LucasArts games or something?
Oh, shit.
Well, in order to avoid spoilers, I will mention that my magnum opus suggestion to play as a video game for the upcoming Kingstone event side quest was that I wanted to play Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the text-based adventure game.
Okay.
From my literal childhood, this impossible game that when I first played it, the first 2 years I played it, I couldn't get out of the first room because I didn't know, like, what acetaminophen was. And so I couldn't ever get over my hangover. So, like, I couldn't get out of the teaser, I couldn't get to the opening scroll, right?
Okay.
So I have since learned to read, and am more acquainted with the series, so I can actually, I can beat that game now, and I can actually beat it pretty handily, and I can also show off hilarious ways to die, thanks to the epic writing of Doug Adams.
Oh, yeah.
But, so, something like that, like Hitchhikers has a nice H in it, that would be a fun one, and so long as you permit it to be me reading you the stream, I think that could be very funny.
So I was going to suggest there's a wonderful old point-and-click adventure that I quite enjoy called The Dig, which has some voice acting that's remarkably bad. It's like written by Steven Spielberg or something ridiculous. And
okay, you have to get that one.
A Trinket of Shame.
Space.
Bye. You're still smiling.
Game
you
complete.
left. You did the thing. Can you do the thing? Can you finish? Total flip. Total flips. Total deaths. Hardest room, 26 deaths with the Gravitron.
Not any of the rooms.
Because those are spread out in multiple rooms.
I suppose, but
That's the big problem with that.
Still, you would expect those rooms to be real jerks, but nope.
Oh, I got an achievement. Finish with less than 250 deaths. I've never done that before.
Good job. All right, so
That's
I just
V
did
good.
that. Here we go.
Yeah, V good. Hello! You're alright! I knew you'd be okay. Blah, 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 blah. They teleported us back on board. And they're saying basically, hey, we can keep exploring this dimension. AKA, you can keep playing the game and collect all the things.
Yay!
VVVVVV. Starring
It's not even New Game Plus?
Captain Viridian, Dr. Violet, Professor Vitillary, Officer Vermilion, Chief Verdigris, and Dr. Victoria.
Dr. Violet. Let's go.
That was a donation sound in the background.
That was a quarter for every death.
Ah!
216 times 1 quarter is $54, which is enough for me to go find 5 more trinkets. You know what else it's enough for, Mark?
I do know what else it's enough for. I think for this edition of playing with our mixer
Do we still
board,
have Sweet Lemonade?
Oh, yeah, we do.
I'm just going to go back through all of the highlights of playing with the mixer board that we've gotten up to this point because I'm not sure I remember all of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to tab A. We're going to number 1. What do we got?
Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Give it a lift. On the stroke of its mane, it turns into a plane, and then it turns back again. You tug on its winky.
I cued it too early.
Do you think so? Well, I better not show you where the lemonade is made.
I forgot the voice effects on these. We have to re-record the song at some point.
Sweet lemonade, yeah, sweet lemonade. Sweet lemonade, yeah, sweet lemonade. Look at my horse, I'll take you round the universe and all the other places too.
Okay, and then this is...
I think I recorded over the one that you had here.
When I was a young warthog.
And now we're on to different songs.
Incredible.
Do I look like
I know what a true is. I just read a picture of a
voice changer experience? Right.
That's not right.
That's not the right. Quiet whispering experience.
I love how loud quiet whispering experience is.
I don't look. I can't.
Hang on, we're recording over that last one.
What?
Yeah.
But that's my magnum opus.
But.
No, it's fine.
I want to record. Fine, I'll delete part of "Look at My Horse" if you would rather I did
No,
that.
that's fine.
We'll do that. Let's see, because we need to re-record the first four parts of the song anyways. We'll clear that. Okay, and then I need to turn on the mixer.
And figure out some settings. That's right.
By the way, while he's doing that, I'm gonna keep exploring around the world. We have enough for 5 more trinkets.
It's 4 more trinkets because you got the trinket of shame.
It's true. Well, the trinket of I literally don't think there's a way to beat the game without getting it. I forgot that existed. I'm gonna try and find the big elephant.
Okay.
The elephant in the room?
We're gonna talk about the elephant in the room. I think it's time we stop avoiding the subject and start talking about the elephant in the room. And I think it's here.
I have no idea. I want to tell.
Hello, Mr. Elephant. Your body is a seizure.
Yes.
Also, he's crying just a little bit, like he's traumatized just a little bit on the inside.
All right.
He's got one tear running down the side of his cheek.
3 more. But yes, that's the elephant in the room.
So Merix, Bob, and I are having a conversation in chat that I'm going to move back to out loud. So I submitted to the side quest team. I was like, I'd like to play Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I have been practicing running it. The speed run is 10 minutes. I can beat it in 12, but it takes, in about 2 hours, I can actually make it fun instead of just you watching me type a bunch of memorized commands. Yeah, but I could in theory start to speed run this game. If I really wanted to hate it,
Then it would just be typing of the dead, right?
Well, so to speedrun Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, you cannot use notes. You just have to memorize. You have to. But I have the knack. I have a great memory. So I could do it, but I already have a tiny bit of a love-hate relationship with it. So I don't want to hate the game, even though that would truly make me a speedrunner. So I submitted it, and they're like, "This sounds like it would be really boring," and I was so sad.
Oh.
But I made a couple, nepotism. I have been rewarded for being friends with somebody who has control of the Zeldathon stream.
Well, heck yeah, if they're gonna poop on your
nights.
suggestion like that, yeah, absolutely.
I have convinced them to let me play it after donations open as a test of concept. I'm gonna play Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I'm gonna take a couple of hours. We're gonna read it. It's gonna be fun. I'm not gonna go whole hog. I'm not gonna buy a new cosplay. I'm not gonna get a bunch of stuff. But I'm gonna play Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy for my friends, and it's already on the schedule. So make a note on your calendar to watch me play a game. I have to check which day. I think it's May 14th.
All right, I'm ready to re-record the quiet.
Donations will be open for that event. Yes, May 14th, I will be playing Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the text-based adventure game for my friends over at Zeldathon, and part of getting into the spirit of another charity marathon.
Okay.
Nepotism, when used wisely, it's certainly the monkey's paw of this is I'm on the committee of people that decides which games get run. So when we said, I'm worried this might be boring, I was like, oh, you're probably right. I wholeheartedly, I rescind my suggestion to play this game. I don't know if I can run a segment at SideQuest that's sufficiently funny without repeating, the scarf I did on Friday is inspired by a stream that I did for Zeldathon.
Inspired. That's what we need as a permanent sound effect.
But that was also like, I was like, I could make a scarf again. And they're like, we did that exact same stream last marathon. And I was like, okay, maybe I won't be getting a segment. That's fine. I want this to be a really, really good marathon. So we'll see. The schedule for that will eventually come out and people will be able to see what kind of stuff to get excited about. But this is too much time talking about a different charity marathon. Let's talk about this charity marathon.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Why did we make Mike play video games at 8 o'clock Eastern on a Sunday morning?
Well, because we are raising money for Direct Relief, which is a humanitarian aid organization that operates around the world and in every United state. They collect and distribute medical supplies and emergency aid to people who need it. Lately, especially to people who belong to people groups who have traditionally received less than stellar medical care.
Suboptimal care because of, can I say it?
Yeah.
Because of racism.
Yeah.
So.
And we don't think that's good, and Direct Relief doesn't think that's good, which means they are directing a significant amount of their efforts toward providing aid to those people groups. Yes, they are directing their relief.
That way?
So yes, we have been playing all weekend long. We have raised something like almost
$36.95.
Yeah, a lot of money for Direct Relief. If you donate to Direct Relief by following the link that I'm sure someone has provided already, 100% of those donations will go to Direct Relief. I will not see a penny of them. Mark will not see a penny of them. Mojo will not see a penny of them. In fact, none of us will see any of that money because it will all go to Direct Relief. I don't want to go into the teleporter zone.
Including Streamlabs Charity, which is a new experiment in trying out this donation platform. And one of the big boons and the big idea around this one is the fact that they even, like, PayPal takes a small amount of a transaction fee. Mm-hmm. So Tiltify requires you to like it's 100% asterisk if your donation goes to the charity. But with Streamlabs, it's actually they aren't taking a cut of the donations, which is really interesting.
There is no asterisk.
We've been providing some like real-time feedback on how that works. That we can actually reach back out to Streamlabs after a marathon and be like, okay, these are things that we noticed. These are things that worked out really well. These are things that, we would be curious. Could you like record the donations in chronological order somewhere on the website instead of just in donation order? Like we have constructive criticism to provide, but it is a really neat thing that we've been doing, and it hasn't like been janky and broken enough to really be like discouraging from using this as a donation platform this marathon. So that's been super cool. Another thing, if you're not a donor, if donating responsibly means that you give $0 to charity, that tracks, and we absolutely believe that your presence here in the chat actually provides energy for the streamers and makes it a good time for everybody. Our objective, to steal a little bit from our friends at Kinstone, is that we want to have a good time making a stream for you, and we want you to have a good time watching the stream.
That can't be right. If we wanted to have a good time, why am I awake right now?
Look, okay.
Compromises need to be made.
You
need to get one more trinket, I believe.
Okay.
But you can actually enter without, it's not donations based, but I did make a couple of little treats to give as a present for sharing the stream with your friends and being a part of the community. And that's on Gleam. So you can see the rules on Gleam. You can enter via Gleam, but it's not donations based. And it's international, right? Like I can ship this to Sweden if the Survivor wins, right?
Yeah, and if I will reimburse you the shipping costs.
Well, how about you reimburse me the shipping costs if it's international?
Sure.
But if it's domestic, I'm happy to eat that cost for charity.
Nom nom cost.
No. But yeah, I did a cross stitch, and I'm decently proud of it. We had a meeting when we were talking about the lineup that we wanted to do the game. So that's a lot of MacGuffins.
There's another free trinket.
This is your trophy room. Never mind.
Yeah, and I forgot again that she gives you one when you talk to her. So I have now gotten an illicit.
That's two illicit trinkets on this stream.
Again.
Yeah, but now she is pointing out where all the other trinkets are throughout the rest of the world.
Now you have a map.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bugdad. What's his name? Bugdad? The grub father.
Oh, yes, the grub
Holiday.
father. Yes. Oh man.
You know, Bugdad.
Yeah, that confused
Why
me
am I
for a
not,
second.
why am I
was
not
like,
just
what?
playing Hollow Knight again?
I drink it of shit. Why are
All
you
right.
not doing the exact same content as last time? For the same reason that I only make scarves a couple of times a year for charity. I may make a scarf once.
All right, I need to pause everything for a second. I wanted to record this a while ago. Quiet whispering experience.
That wasn't any quieter.
No,
That's not an improvement.
it's a quiet whispering experience.
It's just a grumpy Mark experience.
Oh, mercy me.
The actual quiet whispering experience is not even remotely quiet, so I needed
No,
to
but at
replace
least I made an effort.
No.
Good morning, Holiday Wither. Welcome,
Good
friend.
morning, Holiday Weather. I think I saw you say something a little bit earlier in chat, but it just scrolled off our screen by now. So
These are amazing.
I don't have any more donations to collect
Weird.
trinkets, so I'm gonna try and fill in the rest of this map. I don't know how to get to most of these places. There's that like blue area up there. I think that might actually be the secret lab that I can't get to.
Yes, the teal is the secret lab. We won't
Hang
get
on
there
a
without a
second.
ton more donations, but we can definitely fill in yellow and dark blue. And
Yeah, there's something
There-
to the
okay.
right here. I think it's just a filler screen, but it is unexplored, therefore I will explore it.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's all it was.
we did it.
We did it, everyone. I'm very proud of you all. Thank you all for coming
But
here.
there are 3 other ones that you're thinking of being able to get that aren't in the teal department? Or
I'm not thinking of getting trinkets because people got to donate for them, but I just want to explore unexplored areas.
right.
So like the unexplored
one
areas
in the
that
middle yellow.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then the 2 on the top left of the thing.
Yeah.
Good luck. Everything about this game is dizzying to me.
I think that's intentional. Okay, I think if I go
I'm
here.
so proud of our progress. Like, I'm super proud of the team. We are doing so much good stuff for charity.
Yeah, we absolutely crushed every goal that we set out.
I'm so proud of you, Sen. You made so much money.
Goals exist to be crushed.
Direct Relief
Yes.
made so much money.
Yeah.
I was silly
Yes.
on camera.
That's part of the brand that we are looking for with your involvement.
Yeah. That's another trinket. So I'll not be
Like-
getting that. Not for free.
You're here to play NES games way faster than a lot of other people play them.
I was gonna
And-
say, if somebody else ever needs to play Metroid, you guys are gonna be in real trouble.
That's
We got Doug. Doug and Gannon are really good jack of all trades kind of folks. They're great streamers, and they will take it upon themselves to play pretty much any game.
oh yeah, you can't go backwards from this one because
But
of the
having
diode
you
room.
as the NES kind of as the NES guy is really great.
Oh man. For one of these and other marathons, I should play Mother Zero.
Oh gosh.
Or Mother 1, Earthbound 0. Now that is an NES game with some janky corners in it. We would play the ROM hack of that doubles the amount of experience that you get in that game. Because
Amazing.
otherwise you spend an awful lot of time in Ness's backyard beating up snakes.
Is Nest even in Mother One?
And
I mean, I think his
grind
name is
purgatory.
Ninten, and I think his name is Ninten instead. But
The cars drive me nuts. They're so hard for me to process what's happening on the screen with all of the traffic in the background.
Yeah. This is a very visually stimulating game.
Yes. I have a little over 2 cups of tea left. I made myself 4 cups of tea
Nice.
this morning. I also am going to start oatmeal because my tummy is growling.
oh, we have to get over that?
Yep.
Ooh,
Rude.
In order to get
not a lot of clearance.
over
Yay.
here.
Ooh.
Anomaly. And there's another trinket that I will not get.
Purest unobtainium. I love it. You get outside the level in a very tiny corner, and then just like the color.
Was that not helping the headache?
Flipping up and down in 2 colors rapidly was causing me pain.
Bonk.
Ooh, what chord is this actually?
A difficult one. You're not supposed to land there. Alright.
Diode.
What else can I explore?
I don't think anything.
I don't think that all of those unexplored squares there are connected to the teal, but I don't see a way to get there from any of the surrounding areas.
Yeah. And the big drop shaft down the middle in the red is really kind of funny to me.
Yes. Well, that's the tower. The auto scroller
Oh no,
level.
that's the auto scroller.
Yeah.
Barf. That's the pits.
I love that you've been conditioned to hate auto scrollers, Mojo.
I've been playing video games from the back of the couch for years. Possibly longer than you've been alive, Mark.
No. Target love.
Wait a minute.
The timing.
No, go get that thing.
I will go get that thing.
It's time to go back
for your
through the
$10
hard way.
donation. Good morning, friend. Welcome to Sunday. This is the 3rd day of our 3-day marathon. We are having a blast. The finale this evening is going to be Hades, which is why. Oh yeah, I was telling the story of how did we pick. We were having a meeting. The team was together. We're like, okay, we want to do, what's the hot game? We want to play Hades, and we decided to do it as a race. And then I was like, okay, look. From the unofficial loot department, what do we want to do for the prize? I'm going to do a scarf segment, but do we want to do anything else? I've been cross-stitching prizes for the last couple of marathons, and I was like, I need to know because I need to find a pattern, and I need to do the thing. I need to buy the floss. I need to sit down and put thousands of tiny X's onto fabric. And Brian, our teammate, found a nice website that actually converts pixel art to cross-stitch patterns for you. It's super great. And so there, at one point in our chat history, is just like, all right, what are we doing? Where are we dropping, boys? And they're like, if you're gonna do art from Hades, it has to be Dusa. And I was like, okay, I don't know anything about this game. Who Dusa? Who is he? And they're like, it's a girl. Just do it. Trust me. And then it's just a bunch of screenshots of the identical sprite.
The same
everyone's
picture
like,
of
this one,
Dusa.
this one. This one, her mouth is slightly open. I was like, okay, so which picture do we need? And they're like, the anime tooth. So I was very excited when I got to the part of the project where I actually cross-stitched in the anime tooth, because I know that was really important to the team. She was a delight to make, and she's got about, I think it's 36 different colors of cloth to give some of the gradients and some of the depth to the picture to kind of give it some dimension. It's super cool. It ended up perfect. I'm so proud of it.
I'm sad that we're doing a race because we probably won't get the chance to talk to her very much. She is adorable and incredibly awkward in game. She talks to you and she has a super crush on the main character of Hades, but is too afraid to talk about it. And then if you're actually nice to her and talk to her, she gets all flustered every single time and floats away awkwardly, waving her little feather duster behind her as she goes.
She blushing. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The first time I ever saw any content from the Hades game was in the past month-ish or so, and then I was like, okay, are we ever gonna see this Dusa character? I don't know. And then we saw her, and I was like, yeah, she's a perfect bean. I believed you when you told me this, but we have confirmed under no uncertain terms that she is absolutely perfect and must be preserved in cross-stitch form.
Oh, good.
Let me go find the tweet. I'll put it in the chat so that if you folks want to go see the picture of the two prizes. I couldn't decide, so MK and I are both modeling the scarf simultaneously.
I don't think you can get there. I think that's the entrance to the super
Gravitron.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's possible.
Copy link.
Okay, well, where else do we want to go?
There she is. The frame actually has a piece of glass in it, but I just couldn't take a picture with the glass in front of the cross edge without getting,
Oh
my
goodness!
house
Oh
reflected in
goodness! It's time for me to get out of bed.
Hey,
Good morning.
hey, you, get out of bed.
Good morning. It's 9:15. Degenerate. You probably have to think about work soon.
Eventually, I have to think about work. But I'm here at Metroid Marathon.
Some trinket that I've already found.
It's time
We're
for
gonna
MC Gamer to
look
go
at
to
it
bed.
again.
Good evening, MC. Hello, old friend.
Hello.
You haven't gotten to bed yet. Welcome to Marathon Strats. Trinket!
Trinket that I will not get. You gotta give Director Leaf the cash dollars, or MC is gonna fire me. MC,
What?
our friend, works for Director Leaf,
Oh,
so I guess
MC has that power.
technically we're kind of working for him. Maybe, kind of.
Look, FC, we've gotten $3,700 for
You think I have that power?
for you so far.
All
For
you need to do.
Ironhead, the fish, we absolutely got these donations for the fish from the Ichi whatever squid game. Ichikara?
Ikachan.
Ikachan. That's it.
Ikachan.
Thank you. You don't think you have that power?
This marathon has done so well. I'm very,
It's
very
the
happy with
highest-
it.
We broke our own record last night. This is the winningest we've been, son, in terms of a single marathon, and it's remote, and we're really proud of that. We understand that the struggle is real, having to connect digitally. It's not the same experience.
Man. Our tech problems have been also
Many and varied.
tremendously difficult this marathon, but we're still putting together a good event, and I think we're still having a good time. And I hope you all are having a good time too.
I'm proud of us.
I'm kind of out of things to do unless we just want to go get more trinkets. I can't get to the Super Gravitron to play that until we collect all 20 trinkets. So we'll just run around the level. We still have about 15 minutes left before we're going to get ready for Matt to play Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, The Pumpkin King, a Game Boy Advance game that came out in 2005.
My goodness, you crushed your time estimate.
Yeah.
That's what we're about here.
Well, I practiced and I beat the game in about an hour. And then I guess doing one practice run is enough to just make it. No, instead you can do this in like
10 minutes.
I'm sorry, Super MC Gamer, you may have missed it, so I will repeat myself. In about 15 minutes, we're going to have our friend Matt play Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, The Pumpkin King, a Game Boy Advance game that was released in 2005. As
I'm
Mojo
not
has
sure how it happened
partially preserved in chat,
I didn't get it right?
missing a game for the Game Boy Advance released in 2005. I think that's an important part of the title.
Is that part of the title?
I also think I want to keep adding on to titles to this game to make it more ridiculous.
And the Will of the Wisps.
And the Will of the Wisps.
And the world record holder for speedrunning this game has been present in our chat this weekend.
That's right.
Holiday Wither right there.
Holiday with must preserve
As
the full
developed
name.
and published by.
Oh, I don't know that. But yes,
a
we can.
licensed game after, we've been talking about licensed games.
That's right.
From Mummy Demastered.
Oh man, the
I
Mummy
can make the
Demastered.
title very long. And it's a licensed movie title, gamey thingy.
I keep
you
falling
know.
in the same loop.
Guidey
Find somewhere
chicken
else interesting to go. Maybe let's just go run the tower for a little while.
Woo!
Everyone ready for more auto-scrolling?
Oh, I was watching it on the delay for a second. Hang on.
There are two trinkets that kind of come and go in the process of the auto-scroller. They are difficult because you must do the auto-scroller in order to get the
also do
trinkets. Yeah, and you also have to spy where the trinkets are to be able to get them in time. One is over there.
Fortunately, this is a little more forgiving about sending you back than me.
Yes. I'm trying to... There. So you have to do that in order to get that trinket.
And then not die.
And then, yeah, flip down to collect it and then move on with your life. The other one is more difficult, and I'll see if I can get that without getting the trinket. Oh boy, that was close. This is the path to the other trinket in the tower. Yeah, and then I will die because then I might be collecting the trinket.
Way to avoid those shame trinkets.
That's right. You gotta, I want to get them, but if you want me to get them, you gotta cough up that money to direct relief.
Quiet whispering experience.
Yes, you can also get a quiet whispering experience. If that is your desire.
You can also get us to play with the mixing board again.
Hit him with the, do I look like I know what a JPEG is?
Oh goodness, which one?
Top right.
Top right on which tab?
On C.
Okay.
Do I look like I
know what a JPEG is? I just know it looks like a ghost.
Ooh, lordy.
Yes, more such fun can be had for a $20 donation sometime in the next 10 minutes.
Here's the title for us. Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, The Pumpkin King, released in 2005, which the current world record holder is held by me, and being run by the Fragrance of Dark Coffee today on Metroid and other marathon, which is raising money for direct relief.
What a title. What a mouthful.
If you go back from there, do you do the tower backwards?
I don't know.
Can you scroll
No,
backwards?
you just can't
No,
go.
it
Just
only
spikes
goes
you.
up.
Yeah.
No, those spikes are one way. They're like a turtle or something.
I like how it's like, you're somewhere in there, okay?
Yeah.
Where are you exactly? Who's to say?
We're giving up.
Who knows?
We're done.
What other fun areas are there? I can't really go back to the very beginning of the game, but I can go to the teleporter you reach at the end and just go backwards. Wow, it spits you out of there quick.
These chaps.
The soundtrack to this game, as we have heard, is really great. It has its own kind of pun group. It doesn't name all the tracks with V titles, but it does name all of them with P titles. P is in
The
portrait,
letter of the alphabet.
picture.
P is in papa in the phonetic alphabet.
Yes.
P as in the papaya.
The papaya. Ah! Busted.
That bus gets me every time.
Oh, hey, good morning there.
Good pomegranate
Good
there.
morning there.
There's another trinket. I will not be getting it. This one's
Look at the little
pretty
soldiers.
simple to get. You just kind of bounce up and down, back and forth.
You just described a disturbing proportion of the puzzles in this game.
Yeah.
It's just
you
this
just
one's
gotta
pretty
dodge
easy to
the
get. You
spikes.
just gotta bounce up and down.
gotta dodge all
Doug is
the
also alive. We are pleased to report. Doug is also alive, but has Doug slept since yesterday?
Oh, I thought you said Doug is also live, and I'm like, what is he doing streaming?
He's alive.
Okay.
Hey,
Alive as in functional.
you can do this.
Well, glad to hear it, Doug. Way to make it through another night.
Just like that. He has slept.
Okay.
Incredible.
Good.
Trophy.
Glad.
Winner. You are winning, son.
I thought maybe this would be a little bit harder to do backwards, but I guess this is the intro area. Yeah, all of these terminals that I skipped, by the way, kind of give you like background information on who the race is.
Oh, hey, it's the first
That was
trinket. There's
looking
the
at-
first trinket in the game. Right?
Yes, that is the canonically first trinket that I have not collected because y'all didn't pay for it. Y'all didn't pay direct relief for it. That's fine. I'm like going faster than I need to. Conundrum. Yeah,
It's teaching you how Pitfall works.
that's right. So yeah. Where else do we want to go?
Every time that sound effect makes me think you're getting a random encounter, like Bahamut has shown up.
I don't know. What was Mark? What was your favorite sub area?
Well, we already redid the tower.
That's true.
Let's see.
What's your second favorite sub area? Too late. I'm going green.
I was gonna say go back to the room with the elephant for the benefit of all the people that.
Oh, that's a good point.
Ooh,
That's a good
asked.
point.
Flying asked if you tried any of the custom maps.
I have not.
There are custom maps for this game?
Apparently.
Murdering Twin Maker? Yikes. What? What does that name even mean?
I think maybe we will head back to the elephant in the room, and that may be where we just kind of sit for the rest of the stream.
Enjoy jamming to this music.
Yeah!
Yeah,
Talk a little bit more about how cool Director Leaf is.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it duplicates you when you have to control them in the mirror. Oh my goodness.
So this is the elephant in the room.
Yes.
We really didn't. We really didn't
This-
want to bring it up, but
This is a flashing light warning for sure.
Also, if you head towards its tail, you get sad. So now we have a sad face. Why is he so sad? I don't know. Maybe it's because he is an interstellar elephant trapped in a 2x2 room.
Oh. It's two-dimensional interstellar.
he's very trapped. He
Flashing.
doesn't even have a teleporter.
Alright, I mean, I guess we could try... Well, no, we have...
Flying says, I don't remember how to load them up, but I remember they're back on the main menu.
Yeah, we have less than 5 minutes remaining. That is not really enough time to dedicate to exploring custom maps. Especially because I would have to close and relaunch the game in order to make that work. So... we're gonna enjoy this.
Now
Yeah,
you're smiling again. What changed?
I think enough time passed.
Yeah,
Let's see if I can get sad again.
we did some jumping jacks.
Still
Where?
smiling.
There.
No. Okay, you have to actually pass through the tail, apparently.
Yeah.
You get whiplash from the hair tuft on the bottom of the elephant tail.
That's right.
Smacks you in the face and you're like, ugh.
Y'all, we have a day jam-packed with fun stuff. As we've mentioned several times, coming up after the break, we're going to have Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, The Pumpkin King, released in 2005. The current world record is held by me, Holiday Wither, and is being run by the Fragrance of Dark Coffee today on Metroid and other marathon, which is raising money in support of Direct Relief. What's happening after that? We're going to have a brief break after The Pumpkin King.
Is it Sekiro?
Before Adam will run Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, which is a Souls-like game where you are a ninja. And you have a big samurai sword and you parry and you stab people. After that, Brian is going to be playing Rhythm Heaven Fever, a game of which I know nothing about. Absolutely nothing about. Just no idea what that's going to be.
Excited to learn.
Yep.
Like, is it...
Probably a Metroid game.
we're playing it at this marathon, so it's definitely a Metroid game.
That's the qualifier.
And we will be concluding with a shoutcasted Hades 4-way race in which 4 runners, Adam, Connor, Matt, and Sterling, are going to be competing to see who can escape the most times within a 3-hour segment. It's going to be very exciting. They are very good at that game.
Yes.
All
And
the-
our goal is to raise $2,000, but we did that Friday night. So our goal is to raise $3,000, which we did yesterday. So now our goal is to raise $4,000, which we're only less than $300 away from. So why don't we just keep blowing the top off of all of our donation goals, and let's just see what we can do in terms of doing good for Direct Relief together.
I keep trying to make plans for how well this marathon is going to do, and you all keep saying, no, Mike, your plans are stupid. We can do better than that. So, by all means, please keep telling me that my plans are stupid. Please keep proving. I want the tube calculation. I think that's the last thing we'll
Working
do.
on it.
We will calculate the number of tubes that we have raised.
3705.
37.05.
20.8.
Oh.
20 points. Yeah, I was just typing numbers out loud.
Okay. So
I need to do my time card.
for those not in the know, the first Metroid Marathon back in 2016
Sounds right.
was a sleepless, crazed, like soda and sugary drink addled experience in which we played a lot of Metroid games and raised $178 in honor of the fact that the space pirates in the Metroid universe seem to just have an unhealthy obsession with installing tubes into their space stations.
I think we first noticed it when we rescued the baby from a tube in the first run of Super Metroid.
Yeah. We have decided to name the amount, $178, as a tube. So we now measure our future marathon successes in numbers of tubes. This is the most successful at 20 point what, Mojo?
20.8.
20.8 tubes raised. Thank you all so much. I think it is close enough to 9:30 that I'm going to send us to our BRB screen and do that transition. Mark, thanks for being here. Thanks for providing us with fun voice changer experiences.
That's not right.
That's something right. Mojo, thank you for being on Virtual Couch. It
My
has
pleasure.
been a pleasure and an honor. And y'all, we're gonna send you to a fun video. I'm actually gonna close the game now so that we don't interrupt said fun video with game audio because I can't control it from my mixer. But we will see you after the break with Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, A Pumpkin King. See you later, everyone.
As played.
I give up. MK, have you seen my knitting needles?
You're gonna have to be more specific.
The blue ones. I was working on them. They're DPN.
Hello and welcome back to Good Morning Universe. I'm your host, Johnny Cosmo, and today we have a very special guest. With me today is Samus Aran. Give it up for Samus Aran. A renowned bounty hunter and repeat contractor for the Galactic Federation, Miss Aran has been kind enough to lend us her time today to talk about her recent heroism on Talon 4. So, what were your first thoughts when you received a distress signal from Talon 4? Or to find out that it was from a pirate vessel, the Orpheon nonetheless? What were you thinking when your suit was damaged? Well, we heard from the Federation that you ran into the space pirate leader Ridley again. What was that? What was that like? Well, that's all right. Oh, we know that the Chozo had documented the existence and dangers of Phazon. Tell me, what was going through your head when you found out that the pirates were experimenting with such a dangerous substance? It was terrifying for us at home to learn that Metroids had survived the destruction of Turian. Tell me, what was your reaction to learning that that wasn't going to be the end of them? I personally find it commendable that you took the initiative to sort things out on Talon 4 despite not being on a job there. The grit and initiative to sort out difficult situations as they arise, even without pay, is a trait I wish we found more across the universe. Is there a particular moment in your life that you draw on as a source of this strength? It's all right. As we mentioned, you had to traverse Talon 4 for a good while with just the bare bones of your suit. Now, I imagine that having to work without your usual tools must have instilled a newfound respect and appreciation for them. Tell me, at the end, were there any that you found you really didn't need at all?
Yeah, my grapple beam. Grapple beams are for chumps.
And there you have it, folks, a look inside the mind of one of the galaxy's best-known bounty hunters, Samus Aran. Miss Aran, once again, thank you so much for taking the time to be with us today. Well, I've been Johnny Cosmic, and thank you all for tuning into Good Morning Universe. Stay with us after the break. We're talking to another bounty hunter, Rundus, who has some cool tips to beat the summer heat. Stay tuned.